Welcome to Behind the Style, the Met Gala special. So I'm here in this amazing Gina shoe factory. This is where all the magic happens. All the amazing shoes get made here. I mean, it is quite amazing. And I'm just here with Michael, the creative director of Gina, and he's going to show us now all these, I don't think I can go through there, all these amazing colours. So today I'm just choosing different colours to go with the different looks that we've got coming up, obviously mainly the Met Gala, but it's just like, there's just so many amazing colours. So we're doing a few bespoke looks, a few custom looks. I mean, the colours here are just so beautiful. I mean, it really is, like, the choices are just endless. I mean, I just get so excited with this process. Yeah, there's so many different people doing different jobs here. It's like mind-blowing. Shoes. So many sparkly things here. What's going on over here, Michael? There's just so much to look at in somewhere like this. All the trimmings. Everyone making everything. There's so many crystals in this factory. There's literally crystals everywhere. It's just mind-blowing. There's literally somebody doing something. Oh, can we have a look at these, or are these a special project? These are incredible, Michael. Are these for someone very special? Can we say who they're for, or is it a secret?
Let's go, girls.
Look at these. They're just so lovely. And then there's so many cottons over here. There's literally people making things everywhere you look. Anyway, it's very easy to get distracted somewhere like this because I'm just so drawn to colour and sequins. Okay, so leaving to New York in a couple of days, feeling anxious. I mean, I think, to be honest, it would be weird if I wasn't feeling nervous, and if I wasn't feeling nervous, I probably shouldn't be doing this job anymore. I'm filled every morning with this sort of state of excitement, nervousness. And it's like when I come home from a job like the Met Gala, people are always like, oh my God, you look like you had so much fun. It's like this, it's not really fun. There's a lot riding on my decisions on things and timings and being really organised, liaising with Ludovic, who's our amazing designer this year. So there's a lot of work to do on the dress still, with only a week to go. But I'm really confident that everything's going to work out. I've got a lot of events the week before. So the build up to the Met Gala is non-stop with events. There's a big Vogue event. There's a big King's Trust Gala that I have for 2 clients. So it's just liaising the whole time between London and New York and Paris. And I'm slightly falling apart because I didn't have time for a manicure, so I did stick on nails because I can't ever work with nails. And now this one's just popped off, which is... And this one's about to come off. Eesh, that looks so bad. Anyway, it doesn't really matter about me. And What else? Yeah, I've got loads of packing to do. My children are on half term, which always makes it quite full on, and I have to really watch my anxiety and stress. We're not in the way, are we? I have to watch it because when I'm stressed or anxious or stuff isn't aligning, I can take it out on people at home, and it's not fair on my children because I can be a bit snappy. So if they're watching, I apologise because I'm not that easy to live with before a big event. Anyway, oh my God, why is everyone beeping at me? But yeah, off to New York, and it's a weird one because I've got the shoes. The shoes arrived yesterday morning. I've got the shoes. I don't have any jewellery. All the jewellery's coming from somewhere else and the dress is being brought. So I feel slightly out of control, but I think it's going to be fine. We've put the work in. We've got 2 to 3 fittings in New York when we're there. I think it'll be amazing. So hopefully, broken fingernails crossed, it will all work out. So landed in New York and on my way straight into a fitting. Everywhere starts getting blocked off around all the Met Museum beforehand. You can really feel the energy heating up in the city. It all gets you can feel the excitement. And then we're ready for the final prep. Everyone does their pictures in their rooms before they leave, so there's camera equipment and lighting literally everywhere. Here's our room. Just doing some final preparations, and in the Mark Hotel you can see everyone leaving, which is always fun. The crowds are crazy outside, so yeah, just watching. These custom gorgeous painted Gina shoes that they've made, the heel, which is bespoke completely for Ashley because that's how she prefers her heel. And we've gone just really simple, and then we've got a classic Ludovic Saint-Sinan bag. And then I'm just scratching the soles just so that she doesn't slip on the carpet. I always take an extra pair of shoes just in case. And we've also got, she's going to be presenting on the carpet for 4 hours, so we've got a whole bag of sweets just for energy. See you soon. This is when I get really nervous. So final touches here with Valentin, who is the head of Ludovic's atelier in Paris. He's in New York with us, thank God. So ready to get dressed and leave. Here we all are in the Sprinter van. It's this mix of extreme excitement and extreme nerves and panic, and you just hope that nothing that you've done on your side's gonna go wrong.
Up these stairs as photographers, journalists, and even other guests shout their names and capture every detail. And once they're at the top, they'll find our co-host, Lala Anthony.
That's right. We're here to talk with everyone's
biggest and boldest night. And with a dozen cameras across the carpet, we've got you covered.
So I had about 4 hours sleep, and next stop, next day, little TV segment for ABC News. I was asked the day of the Met Gala, and I just said, actually, you know what? Yes, let's do it. I love doing things in life that really push me out of my comfort zone, and I really enjoyed doing it, actually. I didn't really have a chance to feel nervous, which is quite good for me, because I think also if you're doing something that you are passionate about and you're knowledgeable about, it's you feel confident. So yeah, it was really fun, and I just did this, and then packed up my bags and flew back to London. And it's a nice time to kind of like reflect. I just, thank you to everybody who kind of like sends me messages after a big event, because I think it's really nice when people tell you that they like what you've done, and that they admire your work. It's a really nice thing that people do that. And I think I'm my own worst critic, and I'm really good at pulling myself apart and feeling like I could always have done something different or something better. And it's always nice when people are like, it was really good, it was one of our favourite looks. And I think the main thing is always that the person that I'm dressing is like, couldn't be happier. And I think that was definitely the case. Just a huge thank you to Ludovic and his incredible atelier team who came to New York. I honestly couldn't have done it without them. And to Justine and Ivan, the amazing hair and makeup team, they just did such a great job. And I just think it's just so nice when everything like totally aligns, which is always really nice. So came back on the plane and basically had a couple of fittings the day after I landed, straight into the BAFTAs in London. And it's nice to keep moving, continually working on something else, which I'm really grateful for. And you do like a big thing like this, and I think people who are watching and they want to get there quick, or they want their moment. Like these moments come when you're ready for them in life. And sometimes you've got to go through some different things to come out the other end. I definitely have. And I think moments like a Met Gala or a big event that's really important to you, I think it's a really good time for me, definitely, to kind of like reflect on my life not so long ago, when I thought that like everything was like really, really over in a very bad way. And I'd had to close down my retail business, and I went into a lot of shame around it. You look in the news every day, there's a store closing every day, with, not mentioning names, but some really big retailers that no one ever thought would go and leave the online, businesses, as well as the bricks and mortar stores. But when it happened to me, I felt incredibly ashamed and really isolated myself. So it's nice to kind of appreciate these moments, because there was a time when I didn't really have much self-belief in myself anymore. I didn't really have much hope in myself anymore. And I don't know, I think for anyone that's stuck watching, I said this a few episodes ago, like things don't happen straight away for everybody. And hard work and research and not winging it in life, personally, I think it really, really pays off in the long run. So I think it's important to kind of, we're all guilty of it sometimes. We just look at that person's success and we forget that there have been struggles and hardships along the way. And looking back like 10 years ago, I could never have dreamed of things that are happening now. So yeah, super grateful. And just grateful for opportunities. And I think it's really important as a stylist to stay humble. I remember my mother saying, don't get too big for your boots. And I think it's a really good lesson in life, just to kind of keep it in the day, keep a reality check on stuff. And I do feel a big responsibility to my clients. I really do. And I always want people to know that I've kind of like gone above and beyond. Because if I was paying for me, that's what I'd want me to do. So had an amazing time, and see you all soon.